KK Cleveland.
Turn me loose. Sam Sylk Show, nothing's the truth. So turn it up. Turn me loose. Sam Sylk Show, nothing's the truth. Turn it up. Turn me loose. Sam Sylk Show, nothing's the truth. So turn it up. Turn me loose. Sam Sylk Show, now got the juice. Turn it up. To the show, man, we ripping it up. 93.1, steady giving it up. It's the Sam Sylk Show. Hey, we digging it up. Playing old school, new school, mixing it up.
What up? What's going on? Afternoon. What up, everybody? How you doing today? Kenya, how you doing today?
I'm good.
You good? You sure you're good?
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon. If you're having a good day so far, make some noise or give me some thumbs up, some smiley faces, some something.
Something, huh?
We thank you all for hanging out with me each and every day and following me throughout the day or your life, whatever. Let us know what part of the country you're checking in from. Love to show you some love. What's up to everybody who's charged up, everybody who is pumped up, ready to roll, ready to go. Shout out our Grown Folks Relationship Hour. We're going to dive right into it today. We've been trying to help this sister out. And Kenya, well, actually, it's a man, right?
Yeah, it's a man today.
Let's see if we can help him out.
Dear Sam, I am an unhappily married man. I have been faithful, a good provider, and the whole 9 yards. Me and my wife got married when we were 19 years old, and she was pregnant with our firstborn child. Now at 50, I feel like our marriage was just the right thing to do. Instead of growing in love, we just love each other because we are a family. Or at least that's the way I feel about it. I can't even say that I'm physically attracted to my wife. I haven't met anyone else, however. I don't feel like I should stay either. My wife's job requires her to travel, and I find that I am relieved when she's gone. Am I wrong for wanting to be in love with someone opposed to just loving them? Should I try fixing this marriage, or should I just ask for a divorce? Thank you respectfully, in need of some advice.
We want to hear what you all have to say. I think you need to have that conversation with her and be honest and kind of tell her she might feel the same way.
She might.
She might just feel the same way. We want to hear from you today. 888-409-0931 is the number you can call in and get in on the conversation. We will be taking phone calls as well coming up. My thoughts on that is that that's been a long time. You're 50 years old now, so that child is grown.
Yes.
So there's really nothing holding you there.
Yeah.
But I think it could possibly be because you're still there or you're comfortable enough to stay there.
Yes, he said he loved her, and that was his family.
See?
So.
Hey, I got news for him, though.
What?
I don't care how long you've been married to somebody. It comes a point in time where you get tired of her, she get tired of you.
Absolutely.
And I think, and I said this before, I think people fall in and out of love. People don't want to admit that. But you do not stay on cloud 10, on honeymoon mode when you're married. Life and circumstances and things are challenging, and so that comes into play. When you first get married, oh, I'm in love, ooh. And then you have to work. When they say you got to work on marriage, in my opinion, you have to work on keeping that fire like you had. That's when people are like, well, the fire's not there anymore. Well, you have to work on keeping that fire there. To me, if you meet somebody else, it's really just new. So you're going to be excited about that, about someone new because you don't know them, so you figure them out. I'm just saying. Now, if you don't love her, but he said he loved her.
He said he loved her.
So if you love, you still been there. So maybe it's a conversation you need to have. You know, like when y'all had that baby. So my point is when y'all was messing around having that baby, making that baby, y'all was having fun. Somebody was. Sam Sylk Show. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes, I think he should leave. I think he should talk to her because I feel like your happiness should come first. If you're not happy, and then you did the right thing marrying her when you was young, because most young men wouldn't even do it.
That is
he
true.
took care of her and supported her. So, yes, I think he should talk to her and find his happiness, find his peace of mind. Because, quite frankly, if she's traveling that much, she's probably feeling the same way.
Mm-hmm. She might got some out of town, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know, that might be true, too. It all depends on how many cities she go to. And if she goes to the same one about 3 times or more a month, yeah, she got somebody. Yeah, but you got to think about your own happiness. Some people always say, well, you got to stay for the kids. You got to. No. Get your happiness. Get your peace of mind.
Thank you. Yeah. She said, get your peace of mind.
Right. I wanted to ask her, has she ever been in a long-term relationship before? Because that makes a big difference when you're giving advice.
That's true. Some people, if they've been in a long term, like you said, because you have a genuine love. You're not going to be with somebody since you were 19 and you're 50 and you don't have no type of love for them, and your kids are gone.
Right.
Sam Sylk Show. Hello.
Hello, is this Mr. Sam Sylk?
Yeah. How are you?
How are you? I'm trying to chime in on that gentleman's dilemma.
Please chime on this dilemma.
Yes. I think he should just go ahead and ask the wife for a divorce because it's no use to be living in a relationship where there is no love. And eventually he'll probably go ahead and, find another woman. And perhaps the woman feels the same way, and, give each one a chance to find the real love that they're looking for.
I'm searching for a real love.
Yeah,
Okay,
instead of staying in the same relationship where one is not loving the other. I don't think it's fair for the woman, and it's not fair to himself as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, beautiful. Sam Sylk Show, Relationship Hour.
Hey, what's going on?
You got it.
You know, Sam, unfortunately, and I'm really feeling bad for this gentleman because he seemed like he did the right thing at an early age, which was to marry her. But I think we misappropriate having a child and getting married is doing the right thing. At that time, if he loved her, it was okay. But if he married for the child, that's what the problem is. He got married for the wrong reason. And that's what it sounds like. He's suffering the repercussions of marrying for the wrong reason.
But he's been there since he was 19. He's 50 years old. So that was almost 27 years ago?
Yeah, and that's why I'm confused as to why he would say...
Yeah. That's how many years is that?
31.
31 years.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I'm confused as to why he'd even ponder trying to get out of it at this point. He spent most of his life in whatever state he's in.
Yeah, the child doesn't live there anymore, obviously, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why you don't marry for the child anyway.
Right.
And so if he did, that's the problem.
Yeah.
But if he didn't and he's just out of love is not something that's a daily emotion. You go in and out of love as it concerns being in love. But it sounds like if he's been there that long, he should understand that he's not going to wake up in love with her every day. You don't wake up attracted to the person every day.
No, you don't.
But you should wake up honoring your commitment every day. And I think if he's saying he really wants to love her, he has to understand that this is a phase. But if he doesn't, I don't think that his feelings is a merit for divorce. No.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for your calls. You guys are really helping out today. Welcome to Relationship Hour.
Hey, Sam. It's Terry in Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
Know you're listening. I want to comment on that because it's nothing like being in a relationship with someone you are not in love with. And if you have kids, it's going to make things all the more regrettable and miserable because the kids will pick up on the animosity that the individual has towards the other one. I went through this same thing with my kid's mother, and it did not end well. My kids resented me for a long time, and I kind of resented myself for staying there, making myself miserable. There's no need to make yourself miserable, whether there's kids involved or not. There's no need to make yourself miserable. And that's what's going to be happening The longer he stays, the more miserable he's going to be, and the more resentful he's going to be and antagonistic. I'm saying this out of experience because, like I said, me and my kid's mother went through this for 15 years. Last 5 years, I was not in love with her. I just stayed there for the kids.
All right.
And that's not a good thing.
Not a good thing. Sam Sylk Show.
Hey, Sam and Sue.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right. What you got to say?
About what?
Hold on in. Sam Sylk Show. Hello.
Yep. I wonder if he's taking into consideration whether she leaves early for her trips and comes back on the last flight. I wonder if he's taking those things into consideration. It might be my feelings might be mutual. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being straight up. 31 years is a long run. That's a good run.
Yeah.
But in the event that's not the case, love is the selfless devotion to the healthy nurturing of someone or something. All 4 of those words need to be included: selfless devotion, healthy, and nurturing.
Mm-hmm.
And he can do that without being married. And no, he's not wrong for wanting to be in love, but loving his family. That he would show more love for his family if those are his feelings. His feelings are lacking for being in love. He would be showing more love for his family if he acknowledged them and supported, separate from being a husband. That would be fair. 31 years is a long run.
Long.
And if that dude's stroking at 50, you need to be stroking at 50 with somebody you want to stroke.
I'll be stroking.
For real.
All right, bro. Appreciate it. Guys with great comments today. Great comments.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think with all what we said, the answers are there. It's about making a conscious decision and choice that makes you happy. So you did it for the kids. I think you owe it to her to have a conversation with. If you all have been together since you was 19, I will hope that she would be the type of person. I will hope you will feel comfortable with expressing yourself. Sometimes in relationships, the other person doesn't allow you to say how you feel without making you feel guilty. And if she's making you feel that way, then I would say it's time for you to go at 50 years old.
I think
I don't tell nobody in their marriage, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I think that so many things happen in a marriage. You have kids, your focus is on the kids, so you get less sexy, and you work, so you're tired. You don't feel like doing the little things that you used to do when you were in a relationship. But what I've had to do is make a effort, like it's changing a diaper or something else, just a conscious effort to date my husband all the time, to make sure we stay connected, because otherwise you can get complacent. But I don't think it's anything that you might not be able to come back from.
This weekend is cold. Here's a couple of things you can do. It's going to be cold this weekend, right?
Okay.
So this weekend, if those of you who are married in relationships, you want to keep the fire going, I suggest that you, go ahead and go to the movies. Don't do Netflix and chill.
Okay.
Go out to the movies and cuddle and hold her hand. Run through the snow together. Do the things that y'all did back in the day.
Yes.
If you're on the bus, you take the bus. But if you got a car, still take your car.
Yes.
No, seriously, go eat some popcorn. Get one. Don't get separate popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Get one big old thing of popcorn. And get you one big old thing of lemonade or whatever y'all drink.
Right.
And you can have your own straw if you want to.
You gotta share.
Go ahead and share. Okay, so share. So she said share. All right? And then, put your arm around her while you're in the movie. Do all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all should do that this weekend. Everybody, just try it. Let's try it. And then, what else should they do after that? After they leave the movies?
You got to do something intimate. You have to have a conversation, talk. What's been going on with you?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with work? Because people want to vent. They want to talk about their life, what's going on. And sometimes you get so far apart, you don't even realize that you don't even communicate.
Yeah.
The person doesn't know you anymore.
Yeah.
So get together, rub her feet. Do something.
Here she go with this rub your feet thing again. How long again, King?
Well,
How long is that? Every woman like their foot rub. How long?
You watching something, watch half hour?
No.
Half hour? No.
No. I'm rubbing your feet for half an hour.
Some type of date. You gotta touch. You gotta touch each
You
other.
do have to touch each other. But I'm not rubbing your feet for a whole half an hour while one show is on. Your hand get to hurting and tired. Now, when y'all was 19, that was cool.
Now you know when you were younger, you touch and you go
touch
up the
everything.
leg. And,
Yeah, the finger, all that stuff
hey,
back
whatever,
in the day.
whatever
Kiss on
needs
the
to
neck
happen,
and play with her ears and all that stuff.
She probably wants that too. Hey.
Put a hickey on your woman this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's old school, right?
Yes.
Remember that?
Oh.
Ooh, you got a hickey. You got a hickey.